I'm over at Jenny's garden again, and I wanted to do a quick walkthrough as well as pick some harvest. Right from the start, you can see some of the beans she let to go into the seed. We have some tomatoes ripening here, and definitely lots of beans that are waiting to be picked. So these are really large beans. And this wonderful tomato. There are quite a few of them growing all the way up at the roof of the arbor. So as I go back out here, still a lot of cherry tomatoes ripening. Definitely lots of beans everywhere. I've got my work cut out for me. It's gonna be lots of picking. She has some chili here. Some nice chilies ripening. Some more tomatoes. Like there I can see some colored. These are really nice and large. Nice tomatoes. This cherry plant is still producing like crazy. You can see lots of color everywhere. But yeah, beans are definitely taking over. She has this amazing variety of lettuces and salads. But this is her fall garden that started growing. There is some red lettuce. Looks like her peas has started growing as well. I think these are carrots. Some dill. This lettuce I think is a little bit too warm for it. It's beginning to bolt. And some beets. Something that looks like Swiss chard. Maybe some squashes. Lots more salads and gorgeous peppers. Lovely. Looks like her cayenne pepper is beginning to turn color, so she's gonna have some nice cayenne peppers there. Over here, the tomato plants are dying, but there are still some that are turning, still producing. Her cherry bomb peppers are still blooming, still producing. You can see, yeah, quite nice. Nice large cherry bombs. These are hot peppers. And there is some sweet pepper here. And some more sweet peppers and cherry tomatoes. These cherry tomatoes have been incredibly productive. I have some beans on this plant as well. Unfortunately, it looks like the cucumber plants have all completely died. That's unfortunate. And some really nice chili here. There's squashes. And some more carrots here. Walking toward a really, really large pepper. Gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. It looks like she's gonna have one pumpkin here of some sort. It's a little too late in the season, but hopefully it will still grow. Over here, some more carrots and I think it's coriander. Some beans, lots and lots and lots of beans. Oh my goodness. Really, lots of beans. got my job cut out for me. There's all of these beans. And unfortunately the trucks that are passing by are incredibly loud. So here is her cayenne pepper up close. Really nice. Showing nice bright colors. Lovely. And some more lettuces here. I love these varieties. I'm gonna have lots of salads. So, but look at the size of these beans. Just absolutely enormous. Look at that. Gorgeous. And these are so delicious. You just steam them or quickly blanch them. Throw them on a skillet with a little bit of butter. Here's some nice Swiss chard there. So much goodness here. Good stuff. I'm gonna walk around the back side so I can go without crawling through the beans. There's some of her bushes here. They're already finished blooming and producing, so ready for next year. Looks like her sorrel has gone into flower and into seed. There's another view of the beans. It really is incredible. It's actually hard to see them when they're all green, but when they're white like this, they really stand out. A few more nice peppers. Really beautiful, lovely. This is a nice variety of tomatoes. It has been really tasty. Her celery is still growing. You can see celery stalks. Oh, her Brussels sprouts are really gone into production. They've all formed and they're growing. So it looks like in another month she's going to have some nice Brussels sprouts. It still has a little bit of cauliflower. Sorry, not cauliflower, broccoli. Nice broccoli growing. I think that her corn is pretty much done, but carrots are still in full growth. So this is one big field of carrots, and there are some beets in between. And I think her pumpkin or cantaloupe finally decided to really grow. That's a cantaloupe. It's a little too late in the season. We're supposed to drop down to 39 degrees tonight. So I don't know if anything is going to happen out of that cantaloupe. But for better or worse, it finally went into production. There's some really nice tomatoes back there. Just gonna have lots of carrots. And I mean lots of carrots. There's another nice tomato here. There we go. So, there's not much left out of corn. There are a couple of stalks still up, but everything has been destroyed by raccoons. And again, lots more beans. A lot of beans. But I still had to go and pick all of them. So, one of the joys of being a gardener, or gardening. So my sister is a master gardener, but I am just helping her. I just dabble. And I get to enjoy the fruits of her labor, all of the beauty that she grows. And it is beautiful. So here we are at their fig trees. They're nice and getting bigger. So there are a few of them still here. They're a little late, but hopefully they will still keep growing. They're not. They're not quite ready yet to be picked. But here I'm at the papaw tree. This is where she has her papaw. You can see they're still ripening. They're not ready yet. I think it's going to be another month before they do. And her flowers are back there, as well as some horseradish. So, looks like her neighbors really don't want to mow any of the grass. Well, it's their choice. Unfortunately, they prefer to have deer here, and the deer destroy my sister's gardens, so they don't get along. But here we are in the backyard. Of course, the leaves are falling, so everything is covered in fallen leaves. It is that time of the year. There's the ponds. I want to show you these lilianthus. They're all actually finished blooming now, but there's one still absolutely gorgeous, still blooming. They were really stunning in their prime. And here are the fishes. They're getting really, really big. Lots of them. Lots of fishes. This is koi ponds. So there's still a couple of tomatoes that raccoons did not get. Raccoons have been really ravaging. Between raccoons and the groundhogs here, it has been impossible to keep any kind of garden. But there are still a few things that survive. These late tomatoes. And she's got nice flowers back there. Beautiful colors. They're lovely. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. That's just picture perfect. And more tomatoes here. Some are beginning to turn color. Hopefully raccoons will not get them. As I said, the raccoons have really been a menace here. But it is nature, so can't really fight it too much. More flowers there. There's a few pots here. This is her nursery. She has a few pots that have been eaten down by the deer. You can see the deer come all the way up here and they just raise everything. But at least the trees are doing well. See, they really just strip everything. She had nice beans here. Last time I was here they were full and now they've been stripped. There are a few purple beans still there, but for the most part it's dead. It looks like they completely demolished my blueberries. There's nothing left. They stripped them. There's some fig trees still growing here on this side. And the French radish went into bloom and into seed, so hopefully we'll get some seed. Nice pods of seed. So on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for joining me.